Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? My name is Jack. I'm the owner of Hawk Print T-shirts. I'm going to give you a little rundown of our business. We make custom print T-shirts here at the University of Iowa, and we make them to order. And we actually make the T-shirts ourselves. So we buy raw materials from our manufacturer, and they sit in the inventory until we get an order. Once we get an order, they're sent to be cut and sewn into the actual T-shirts, and then they're sent straight to be dyed. After they're dyed, they sit and dry, and after they're dry, they go to be printed. After that, they dry once more, and then they're sent to be folded, packaged, and sent to our customers.
Excellent. All right. Well, let's get to work.
And thank you for being with us tonight.
Yeah,
The
no
reason
problem.
we asked you to come is for having us to solve a problem we are going to face next month. Currently, we have 600 shares per day. However, we are predicting next month we'll have 1,200 shares. Next 2 days, Mr. is going to talk about how the business operates.
Excellent.
Currently, we have 8 workers for cutting and sewing. The capacity for a worker per day is 80. The capacity for each worker is 192 per day.
Thanks, Wyndon. You know, based on the information that you've given me, I think I see where your problem is. So let's take a look at how much you're being able to output in each day of activity. So based on your number of workers per activity and your capacity in shirts per day, we're going to multiply these two factors to get your output currently. So 8 workers times 80 shirts per day, we have 640 shirts. So based on the numbers that we're given here, your current demand is 600 units, and even your slowest activity of cutting and sewing gets you to 640, which meets your demand. But if what you said was true about your next demand of 1,200 units per day, this is not going to cut it. So in order to fix your problem of increased demand, what we're going to do is introduce a concept called line balancing. What line balancing is based on your demand that you're about to incur, we're going to try to determine how many workers you're going to need to meet that demand. You take your number of workers needed is equal to your demand divided by each activity's capacity for producing shirts per day. Workers needed. So for cutting and sewing, we have 8 workers. For dyeing, we have 10. For printing, we also have 10. And for folding and packaging, we have 6. We need 7 more workers needed for cutting and sewing. We're right at our production for dyeing. For printing, we are excess 5. And for folding and packaging, we need 1 more worker. So based on our analysis of our workers needed in our current process, we can see that we have a few excess and a few needed. So what we can do with line balancing is we can take our 5 workers in excess and we can reallocate them to the 7 workers needed. So out of there, now we only have 2 workers needed, and for the folding and packaging process, we only need 1 worker. So what we need to do is hire 3 additional workers in order to meet the 1,200 new demand.
Hey Adam, thanks for coming in to talk to us today. We're definitely going to take the concept of line balancing into consideration and implement it into our business process. And I think now we'll definitely be able to meet our demand of 1,200 shirts next month. At the end of next month, we'll follow up with you and let you know how it went.